In a universe where the flow of time was considered unchangeable, there was one being who defied the very laws of the cosmos. His name was Chronos, also known as the King of Time, a mysterious figure who held dominion over time itself. With the power to manipulate the past, present, and future, Chronos was a force unlike any other, a hero, a ruler, and a protector of the temporal fabric of reality. Chronos was not born like ordinary mortals. He was created in the heart of the eternal nexus, a celestial realm outside the flow of time. Legends say that when the first star ignited at the birth of the universe, a fragment of that primordial energy combined with the essence of time to form an immortal being, Chronos. From the moment of his creation, Chronos was bestowed with immense power. He could see all of time, from the distant past to the infinite future, and could move through it at will. With his hourglass of eternity, an artifact that allowed him to control the flow of time, he became the sole guardian of the temporal realms, ensuring that the timeline remained stable. His responsibilities were great, for if time itself ever fractured, it would lead to the collapse of reality as it was known. Though Chronos had the power to rewrite history and shape the future, he knew that such power came with a burden. He vowed never to interfere with the natural progression of events unless absolutely necessary. Time was a delicate force, and even the smallest change could lead to catastrophic consequences. For eons, Chronos watched over the universe from his citadel in the Timeless Palace. A grand fortress suspended in the void between moments. From there, he observed the rise and fall of civilizations, the birth of stars, and the endless dance of life and death. He remained a silent guardian, unseen by the inhabitants of the universe. However, there were those who sought to exploit the power of time for their own gain. Among them was Tempus Rex, a rogue time traveler, who had discovered forbidden knowledge that allowed him to move through the timeline unchecked. Tempus Rex believed that with the ability to control time, he could reshape the universe according to his will, bending history to his desires. Tempus Rex's tampering with the timeline created ripples that threatened the very fabric of reality. Wars that had been won were now lost, ancient heroes were erased from history, and cataclysmic events that had been avoided suddenly came to pass. The once stable flow of time began to fracture, and the universe teetered on the brink of temporal collapse. It was then that Chronos was forced to intervene. Tempus Rex, armed with a stolen chrono crystal, began his campaign to conquer the timeline. He traveled to key points in history, altering pivotal moments to suit his vision of a universe ruled by his hand. In the ancient city of Elydria, he caused a victorious army to fall, setting off a chain reaction that altered the entire course of human history. In the distant future, he prevented the discovery of interstellar travel, trapping civilizations on their home planets. Chronos knew that if Tempus Rex continued, the timeline would unravel entirely, creating a paradox so immense that it would destroy all of existence. Using the hourglass of eternity, Chronos followed Tempus Rex across the timeline, seeking to undo the damage. But Tempus Rex was cunning. He had hidden himself in temporal storms, chaotic regions of time where the past, present, and future collided in unpredictable ways. In these storms, even Chronos' powers were weakened, and the rogue time traveler used them as his base of operations. The final confrontation between Chronos and Tempus Rex took place in the Epoch Abyss, the very heart of the temporal storms. Here, time flowed in every direction at once, and every moment of history was visible all at once.